Welcome to Wilfrid Laurier University's 2023 Spring Convocation. The ceremony will begin in a few moments when the graduating students enter the auditorium. Please remain seated while the students are entering. When all students have taken their places, there will be a brief pause. Then the music will continue and the officers and faculty of the university will enter and take their place. Please rise as you are able and remain standing when the official party enters. I would also like to draw your attention to the 4 exits on the lower level and the 2 locations on the balcony level. If it becomes necessary to clear the auditorium during the ceremony, the volunteers will assist you to these exits. We trust that you will enjoy this convocation ceremony.
and welcome to Spring Convocation 2023. I am Eileen Mercier, Chancellor of Wilfrid Laurier University. Convocation is now in session. Please be seated. Laurier's Waterloo and Brantford campuses are located on the shared traditional territory of the neutral Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee peoples. This land is part of the Dish with One Spoon Treaty between the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe nations and symbolizes the agreement to share, protect our resources, and not to engage in conflict. Wilfrid Laurier's campuses are close to 18 First Nations communities and 12 Métis councils. So we strive to improve our relationship with the land and people with whom we share it. Acknowledging them reminds us of our important connection to this land, where we live, learn, and work. We recognize, honor, and respect these nations as the traditional stewards since time immemorial of the lands and water on which Laurier is now present. We are grateful to hold this convocation ceremony on these lands today. As Chancellor, it is my honor and pleasure to be the one to confer upon you the degrees and diplomas which you have earned while here at Laurier. It is truly wonderful that we are back to celebrating convocation as we did before the pandemic. We are all so proud of you, you who had to endure much in order to complete your studies. The pandemic affected all studies to some degree, but my heart goes out to those of you who began your undergraduate degree in 2019. You hardly had a chance to adjust to university life before it was all taken away. We applaud your tenacity and resilience and congratulate you all on your accomplishment. One would be forgiven for being a bit depressed at the fact there is so much news these days that is not good for people and not good for the planet. However, when I look out at the audience today, I'm once again struck by the fact that education is the single most important tool we have for changing the world for the better. In a world where provable truth, goodness, thoughtfulness, and care for the welfare of others seems harder than ever to find, you who have had the privilege of a fine and rigorous education have a responsibility to use what you have learned not only for your own benefit, but for the benefit of others. We are so fortunate in Canada, where we are able to debate the truth and relevance of any fact, criticize our government if it needs it, work for change, and challenge the status quo. There are many countries where that is not true, and it seems that there are more of those than ever before. There are millions of children who get no education at all, especially girls. This we all have to work to change. Challenging those who would have power over us is a dangerous business in many places. It is not so here, as long as it is done within our legal framework. And if new legislation is needed, there are ways to work to influence that too. Knowing what or whom to trust is not simple. The debate over artificial intelligence brings that sharply into focus. It could be enormously beneficial in eliminating the time spent on routine, repetitive tasks. It could also lead us, or speeding up the time to find cures for intractable diseases. It could also lead us into believing things that are either not true at all or biased in subtle ways that produce bad outcomes. You have been trained to analyze and question in ways that many have not had the opportunity to do. Work hard to use what you have learned to bring out the best of these new technologies and reject that which is harmful. This will be the legacy of your generation. Separating fact from fiction is also difficult. There is an old saying about not believing everything you read in the newspaper. However, the idea that media, whether delivered over television, in print, or on social media outlets, set out deliberately to spread lies and misinformation is a new phenomenon, and one which we need to fight against with every breath. Again, use those skills that you learned here, whether scientific, statistical, or cultural, to dig deep to find the truth. and spread that word. Then, once you have decided whom or what to trust, be loyal to those people, to that cause, to that field of study or work. Loyalty is underrated. You have received a wonderful education here at Laurier, as did I. Next year, it will be 60 years since I arrived here, a naive but eager 17-year-old. This university gave me so much, and I am happy now to give back. I urge you to do the same. Stay close to the friends you have made here, to the faculty that nurtured you, and to the institution as a whole. If you want help with your choices of career or life, there are lots of people here eager to help you. So now, go out and make yourself, your family, and your university proud. Congratulations to you all. Stay forever golden. I would now like to welcome Dr. Deborah McClatchy, President and Vice Chancellor, to bring greetings.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. Before we move ahead with today's proceedings, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce some of our colleagues who are participating in today's ceremony. Joining me on stage is our beadle who carried in the mace today, Dr. Michael Woodford, Dr. Maria Cantalina Williams, the Dean of the Faculty of Education and Acting Dean of the Lyle S. Hallman School Faculty of Social Work, Dr. Christine Lund, Principal Dean of Martin Luther University College, and Drs. Ara Parker and Michael Woodford, who will be hooding our graduates today. And if you will just give me another couple of minutes here, what I would like to do is have two people on the platform actually stand. So Gohar Ashugian and Jennifer Casey. So Gohar is finishing up 11 years as university librarian. So this is her last official convocation that she will be at. And Jennifer Casey is retiring as our registrar and AVP enrollment services. And I was thinking, Jennifer, you're probably the only person on campus who has been at more convocations than I have. Yes. Both of these have been two outstanding academic administrative colleagues during my time here at Laurier. Gohar is leaving us to do some educational leave so she can pursue a doctorate. So important to have lifelong learning happening, and Jennifer to retire to focus a little bit on her family and to look at what new opportunities there are going forward. So just want Convocation to be able to recognize these two outstanding Laurier academic administrators. So welcome, graduates, and all of your supporters who are here with us today to celebrate. Congratulations on this remarkable achievement. Graduating from university, perhaps for your first or second or third time, it's a significant accomplishment, and this commencement marks a new chapter in your lives. In the coming years, my hope is that you approach every opportunity and challenge you meet on your journey fully engaged and with a spirit of community, and that you will undergo continued remarkable change and growth as you have experienced during your time at Laurier. Humanity is facing complex and interconnected challenges which will require community-minded citizens who aren't afraid to strike out, challenge old assumptions, and put forward new ideas. You will find yourselves called on to address difficult challenges in both your personal and professional lives, situations where there are varying degrees of solutions, perhaps conflicting paths forward, and maybe no true right answer. Life, after all, isn't a multiple choice test. When that happens, let your actions and decisions be guided by not only what you have learned at Laurier, but also the people around you and your full life experience. I urge you to embrace the spirit of community, as it will shape your values and have positive impact. This will help you create a world in which you want to live, one which can be transformed through engagement with your words and your deeds. And why am I so confident that you can accomplish all of this? because today we are recognizing everything you have already achieved at Laurier. I know that you will find success and make a difference and have impact in your piece of the world, because I see evidence of this every day from our students. In the Faculty of Social Work, our students are applying the knowledge and skills they've learned in their courses to effect real change in our communities. In field education and work placements, our students apply what they have learned at Laurier to support some of the most vulnerable in our communities. In research, social work students are engaged in critical areas of work in the areas of mental health, decolonization of social work practice, and the experience of racialized and 2S LGBTQIA+ communities, to name just a few. And at Martin Luther University College, students have provided spiritual care and guidance, fostering a sense of well-being and community among many different groups. So I want to thank you all for what you have done as students and as practitioners in your fields. More than ever, humanity needs bold vision, fresh perspectives, and empathy. And from what I've seen from the past year here at Laurier, this group of graduates already has all of that. They don't need to convocate today to begin having impact. They have already experienced and contributed to transformative change here at Laurier and in our communities. Take this Laurier spirit with you into the world by forging new communities and continuing to be fully engaged. The world needs more Laurier. Today, graduates, we are here to celebrate all of your achievements. I'd also like to recognize your family members, your friends, faculty and staff here at Laurier, and all other supporters who have helped you reach this moment. I know they have played an integral role on this journey, supporting you through the many ups and downs. So please join me, graduates, in a special round of applause to recognize the community that has supported you, allowing you to reach today's monumental achievement. Best wishes for all of your future endeavors. Okay, I didn't go very far, because now it is time to begin the conferral process. Will all those who are here to receive degrees and diplomas please rise as you are able. Madam Chancellor, I take great pleasure in presenting those who have successfully completed the studies prescribed, fulfilled all the conditions thereto appointed, and been recommended for degrees and diplomas by the Senate of the University.
In accordance with the laws of the Province of Ontario, and by virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I admit you to the degrees and diplomas as shall be announced by the presenters. Graduates, the marshals will now instruct you row by row to begin making your way backstage. As we prepare for the stage crossing, I would also like to share that as an important part of our ceremony today, Indigenous graduates will receive a unique stole with symbolic meaning. One side of the stole depicts the dish with one spoon treaty wampum belt between the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe. And as I shared in the land acknowledgement earlier, this land is part of the dish with one spoon treaty between those peoples and symbolizes the agreement to share, protect our resources, and not to engage in conflict. On the other side of the stole is the Office of Indigenous Initiatives logo, based on the Haudenosaunee creation story. This logo reminds us of how the first seeds of life on Earth were planted on the back of a turtle. The inner segments of the dome represent the Ojibwe 7 grandfather teachings: love, respect, wisdom, bravery, truth, honesty, and humility. The golden rays of the sun symbolize enlightenment, learning, and new beginnings. The Métis beaded purple flower represents the gifts of plant life from the sky world, which encourage and sustain life. The entire design rests on the waters of life.
Hello, my name is Dr. William O'Leary. I'm an assistant professor in the Lyle S. Holman Faculty of Social Work. I, along with Dr. John Malloy, assistant professor in the Martin Luther University College, have the privilege and honor of reading the names of our talented graduates today. It's an exciting day for all of us, and we take pride in the accomplishments of all of our graduates. We welcome applause to acknowledge your graduates and show how proud we are of them. Graduates are asked to remain in their seat until all their fellow graduates have received their degrees and convocation is complete. Madam Chancellor, I am proud to present to you today the following degree of philosophy, Doctor of Philosophy and Social Work from the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies. Kara Lynn Grosset. Kara's doctoral thesis is titled Deep in the Shadows of Loss, an Exploration of Grief, Mourning, and Intellectual Disability. Kara's advisors were Michelle Scope and Elenia Suarez. I present to you Judah Outsorn. Dissertation title, Towards Ending Incarceration of Indigenous Peoples in Canada, a critical narrative inquiry of hegemonic power in the Gladue report process. The advisor for this person's thesis is Shoshana Pollock. I present to you a medal winner today, the recipient of the Medal of Academic Excellence for the doctoral level for the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, Maxine Ratner. Dissertation title, Disrupting Expanding the Discourse, Palliative Care Clinicians' Experiences with Patients' Non-Physical Suffering. Maxine was supervised by Cheryl and Kate. I present to you Stuart John Smith. Dissertation title, Best Practices for Social Workers Engaging with Spiritual Religious Clients. Stuart's advisor is Timothy Leduc. Madam Chancellor, this ends the list of those presented for doctoral degrees from the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies. Madam Chancellor, I also would like to point out that we would like to invite our colleagues who've just received their doctoral degrees back to the stage to join us and applaud our fellow graduates. Madam Chancellor, I am pleased to present the following for the degree of Master of Social Work from the Lyle S. Holman Faculty of Social Work. Jesse Omby. A medal recipient of the Medal of Academic Excellence for the Master's level for the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, Cynthia Della Anim. Jennifer Anjima Isaac. Navneet Angela. Mushfeka Azam. A recipient of the Medal of Academic Excellence for the Master's Level Graduate of Faculty, Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, Melanie Michelle Baker. Natalie Morales Hall. Marjorie Irene Beringer. Elizabeth Ann Berg. Alexander Henry Borson. Aruna Zera Budram. Celeste Bortolis. Hannah Boley Harrison. Alicia Roomdeep Kaur Barar. Kendall Nicole Brown. Jessica Rachel Chant. I have for you a recipient of the Medal of Academic Excellence for the master's level for the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, Laura Charteris. Leah Colosimo. Camilla Maureen Copeland. Caitlin Elizabeth Corkum. Michaela Michelle Cosman. Rachel Elizabeth Costa. Lynette Krellin. Samantha Crow. Julia Davis. Jenna DeCoster. Arpinda Kaur Dillon. Shaniqua Khadija Duraville. Edna Safarkor Jathor. Laura Earl. Amaka Chadina Ane. Saman Farah. Nancy Alva Farr. Wendy Felix. Galen Edward Fick. Jennifer Trina Feifeld. Kirthani Gananesha Murthy. Rachel Gofeld. A recipient of the Medal of Academic Excellence for the master's level for the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, Nicole Laura Graff Rowe. Luke Hannah Fraser. Rania Ibrahim Ambrad. Alexandra Gennaro. Shelby Sarah Jonathan. Caitlin Jones. Sarah Khan. Amy Elizabeth Kieftenberg. Kirsty Kona. Anastasia Kaulesar. Giselle Lakeski. Karen Janice Lambert. Sarah Elizabeth Lamping. Louisa Danielle Larac. Jenna Mariah Lawson. Georgia Ellen LeBlanc. Monica Ann Lynch. Mariah Catherine Maddock. Genevieve Andrea Malina. Samira Masudi. Rita Mayani. Darlene Ann McNaughton. Kelly Nicole Melsness. Sarah Marie Morgan. Clara Mapuli. Zarmin Zahar Mughal. Serena Yunyi Naylor. Khaled Noor. Samiya Ali Mohammed. Sharon Uju Obie. Asha Osman. Tina Pani. Heather Leanne Papin Holgate. Marlo Elizabeth Parabu. Michaela Penaloza. Jacqueline Mary Penny. Gabriela Perez Jimenez. Sandra Carolyn Pope. Good kid. Noor Ramsey. Haley Roberge. Audrey Sarah Rose Rutter. Abigail Siegel. Caitlin Short. Neela Mensa. Ethel Linda Sitoli. Kajitha Suvasambo. Amanda Lynn Snyder. Watch this. Ivana Stanic. Alexis Marie Stojkovic. Courtney Alyssa Tiber. John Felix Tolentino. Megan Emily Tout. Bedri Yunal. Lydia Cornelia Vandenbos. Ingrid Vanessa Vasquez. Madison Wagner. Jennifer Ann Warburton. Willa Eden Whiteman Saunders. Cassandra Francis Zanella. Madam Chancellor, this ends the list of those presented for degrees from the Lyle S. Hallman Faculty of Social Work.
Madam Chancellor, I'm pleased to present the following for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Human Relationships from the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, Daniel Oduro Sem. Dr. Sem's dissertation title was Exploring Graduated Court Diversion Clients' Experience of Psychotherapy in Their Community Reintegration, and his advisor was Dr. Kate Harper. Madam Chancellor, this ends the list of those presented for doctoral degrees from the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, and I would now like to invite Dr. Sem back on stage to join his academic colleagues. Madam Chancellor, I'm pleased to present the following for the degrees of Master of Arts in Theology and Master of Divinity from Martin Luther University College, Nancy Lenora Dresser. Josephine Natalia Jovita Liao. Sophia Sharara. Madam Chancellor, I'm pleased to present the following for the degrees of Master of Arts in Theology from Martin Luther University College. Hadebalha Taululuape Hajanguna. Wilfred Bengui. Joy Barutsky. Stephanie Elizabeth Boyd. Nyla Leona Carbone. Dana Kristen Cressman. Karima Haddad. Mary Evelyn Elizabeth Haggerty. Bethany Brianne Hanman. Avneet Kaur Azad. Alexandra Klusova. Catherine Victoria Law. Astrid Marie Makalitsa. Joy Christine Mackey. Doa Mustafa Marus. Jennifer Ann Nawagabo. Cheryl Elizabeth O'Neill. Samia Rahman. Melissa Lynn Rewald. Carla Rivera. Kelly Elizabeth Schaus. Cater K. Sloan. Shannon Grace Vokes. Rachel Warner. Madam Chancellor, this ends the list of those presented for master degrees from Martin Luther University College. Madam Chancellor, I'm pleased to present the following for the Graduate Diploma in Spiritual Care and Psychotherapy from Martin Luther University College, Jesse Hugh. Madam Chancellor, I'm pleased to present the following for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honors Program from Martin Luther University College, Jemson Vavasagoyam. Madam Chancellor, this ends the list of those presented for degrees and diplomas from Martin Luther University College.
Madam Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I request you to confer degrees in absentia to the eligible candidates who are unable to be present today.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I confer degrees in absentia to the eligible candidates who are unable to be present today. I would now like to invite alumnus Glenn French to address Convocation. Glenn is a 1974 Bachelor of Arts grad and a 1976 Master of Social Work graduate.
It is indeed my pleasure to be here, and you did hear correctly, it's 1976, which explains why I have the beard. My son was having dinner with me last night before Convocation, and he said to me, I'm starting to look like a garden gnome who's escaped. It is my privilege to be here, my joy, and I represent over 120,000 alumni who have come this way before. They're all behind you, and we are thrilled that you have gone through all of the hoops and all of the hurdles and all the requirements to get your respective degrees. That's just wonderful. You have every right to be proud of yourself at this moment, just like all your family are, who are all here. They're all behind you, they're all supporting of you, as there are others. Now, not only the people here in the room who are supporting you as graduates, but there are people who aren't here. And these are people who, of course, couldn't be here because of illness, or maybe because of some circumstance, such as distance. And there are people who are not here because they have passed during your adventure to get to this particular place, and so we should think of them at the same time. There are so many people behind you, supporting you every step of the way, and you need to be reminded of that. Now, just look around the room. This is going to be one of those moments that you will remember. This will be a defining moment for you, and there'll be lots of other celebrations, but I want you to remember this one in particular. Because after so many years away from Laurier, having graduated, my career as a CEO and president of a consultancy here in Toronto would not be as rich if it wasn't for my degree and for my relationships that have continued on through the Alumni Association. And I want to impress upon you that. Now, today, you're going to receive a lot of information about how you can stay in touch with Laurier and how you can be in touch and work with alumnus. And I want you to look at that. But I want you to put it aside for the moment, and I just want you to celebrate for the next weekend, week, month, 2 months if you really need to. Some of you have started to celebrate already. I can see it in your faces. But I want you to put it aside, but I want you to come back to it because that is going to tell you a lot about what the offerings are after you leave. So you're not alone. You may be leaving Laurier physically, but you're one of us. You are an alumnus at this particular point in time. And so we welcome you into that family and hope that you would take advantage of all that we have to offer. Now, you will receive a small little pin, which is a maple leaf. I would ask you to wear that proudly, because you are the absolute best of what Laurier has to offer. And when you wear that, you're signifying where you came from, and other people may recognize you at the same time. I was at a meeting just the other day, and 3 people in the meeting were wearing their Laurier pins. So I'd ask you to do that. You are the best that Laurier can produce. We want you to go out. We want you to lead with purpose, compassion, because we need people like you in a deeply divided world. Congratulations and welcome.
Thank you, Glenn, for providing that message on behalf of the Alumni Association. I now invite recent Laurier music graduate Ben Wallace to the stage to lead us in the singing of the national anthem. Please rise as you are able.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Ben. Following the ceremony, everyone is invited to take photographs and commemorate this special occasion in the atrium. Congratulations once again to all our graduates, and thank you all for joining us today. Please remain at your seats until the recessional is complete. Convocation is dismissed.